Hi, my name's Suzante and I run a charity and a business for stopping domestic violence, and I'm also a healer. So today I'm going to do cleansing our water and food so it's of high vibration. Okay, so I stand in the power of my soul. I see and act as the Creator does. I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for the world and all beings. And I seal and protect this space with my life shield, which I surround my auric field, my car, my home, and my personal space. And I also activate this now. And I'm protected from evil eyes, evil intent, low vibrational beings, and energy vampires. And all low energy is blocked from reaching me in any way and is sent to the light for transformation. And I'm also going to use the numbers 8888 for divine protection around me, and the Reiki symbol Haley, which restores balance and brings about deep healing, truth, beauty, and harmony above all spaces that I'm in and occupy. And I will connect with each soul first and then get permission to do the healing. And if you do not wish to receive any of this healing energy, simply say no and then you'll not receive any of the energy. Okay, and this information cannot be copied or taken as it's under copyright of me, the owner, and the course providers. And this information is from my Genome Healing course and my own personal downloads. Okay, so we can use numbers and spiritual tools to help purify all water and food that we consume or use to wash and swim in. And also all water that is in the universe around us. And this can help to keep us in the best of health conditions. And there's no end to how and when we can use these tools to make our lives better in every way. So I'm now going to do a process that's in my course to cleanse all water that we drink, bathe in from all tap sources, tanks, drink bottles, or fountains. And this process can be used even when you have no other water purifier system available to you. And it will improve the quality and health benefits for you. And returning all food and water back to the Creator's norm of perfection, and it will remove all toxins that were there before. And as everything in our universe is energy, therefore, we can change things with our thoughts and beliefs that we use to help us. And we want all food and water to be of the highest vibration possible for us to eat and drink. So now we're going to imagine a cube which is now surrounded by a cone. And this cone is surrounded by an even bigger cube. And you can also visually put these images over your fridge and tap that you use, and it will have the same effect. And I'm also going to place the spiritual number over this for even better results. And today I'm going to use the number for eternal life, which is 1489999. So I now place this number and the geometry of this over all food and water that's drunk or washed in by me. And I imagine a cone in the cube with the point upward, and outside of that another cube again. Now I'm going to program this geometry to be of healthy food and water, and of the water of life, which is detoxifying any build-up, regenerating all so it's beneficial and has absolute health components that are according to the norm of the Creator, the God Source. And I say, only pure healing water and food of the Creator comes out of this tap and refrigerator and goes into my body now. And I also use this process for all food that's cooked and eaten by me. And all is pure, non-toxic, harmonized, wholesome, healthy, supporting of life in food and water. And I'm also going to place a cell from God into the cube that I use, and I'm going to program it to lengthen my life, restore all to the norm so it's healthy, has eternal life and eternal youth properties. And I place the eternal life numbers over all food, water, taps, purifiers, tanks, drink bottles, refrigerators, cupboards that hold all water and food now. And I see optimum health and well-being, perfect health and abundance on all levels. And I see this all happening in my mind's eye as a natural birthright and as my natural state of my life in all lifetimes, dimensions, in past, present and future lifetimes. And I'm also going to place the flower of life, which is sacred geometry, and this holds healing properties. And I'm going to place this under all food and water that is drunk, eaten or bathed in. And this is all happening in front of the backdrop of the Creator Soul, with the light of God as my witness. And this is also happening in the highest and the best way possible for all concerned. And I see all transform back to the Creator's norm of perfection. And thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. And so it is. And I fix all of these results now in all time, spaces and energy into infinity. Now I'm going to do another process from my course. I stand in the fullness of my soul. I see and act as the Creator does. I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for all humankind and the world. And I stand in the light stream of the Creator. And I now take the periodic table with all vitamins and minerals into the light stream with me. So I'm now bathed completely in this energy. And now I send an impulse from my soul. And I see my body absorbing all elements and vitamins that are required from the light stream. And it brings my chemical balance in my body back to the Creator's norm. And I do this action in front of the backdrop of the Creator's soul. And I fix these results with the light of the Creator. And I set this now with today's date and time into infinity. And I see in my mind's eye all of this happening in perfect harmony and in the present time and in the exact amounts that my body requires at this time. And thank you, it is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. And the oceans of the world all have a vibration. As water feels, it's alive and it has an energy, which can be bad or good. And all water picks up what is happening around it, and it takes this all in and it holds it in the energy of the water. So with this in mind, be aware of what you say to water when you drink or bathe. And we can use our own power to change things around us to work out best for us and in our favour. And we don't need to be at effect of our environment, as we're powerful manifestors, and we can all do this of our own lives, and we can take our own power back and own it. And we need to believe in ourselves, use our own knowing, and we have the power to create the change we want this power to be inside all of us. And thank you, it is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. And now I'm just going to do a little visualization for water and food. Okay, so we find a safe place to relax, and we're going to visualize healing, loving words going into all food and water that we consume. And we close our eyes and we take a long, deep breath in and then out, so we feel centered and we feel grounded into our body. And we go into our heart space and we send loving energy to our heart and body. So this love goes into all cells and organs of our body. And we see our heart space in our mind's eye, and we send love to our heart chakra, and we see and feel this love fill the whole of our body till it overflows and goes out into the auric field around us. Now we're going to visualize the food and the water that we eat, drink, and bathe in. And we will now send this water and food healing words or love, so the vibration of this all changes to that of complete love energy. And when we eat, drink, and bathe in this water and food, the love energy will also go into our body and into all cells of our body and our organs of our body. So the words we're going to use are complete health, well-being, love, peace, healing, happiness, vitality, balance, radiance, youth, and beauty. And we see in our mind's eye all of these words being inside the water and the food that we eat, drink, and bathe with. And now we will send our thanks to this water, our gratitude to our water, and the beautiful gifts that we receive from it. And we send this food and water love from our heart space, so it feels our love. And we're going to take time to visualize all of this happening in our mind's eye and for us. And now we'll slowly come back into our body when we've finished, and we feel ourselves grounded into our body, and we put an anchor down into the ground below us, and we hold us, and it holds us so we're centered and feel complete. And we feel our feet, our knees, our hands, our arms, our core, and our head. And now when we're ready, we open our eyes and we look around the room or the space that we're in, and we know in our heart that the universe loves and cares for us very much. Okay, so that's the end of the visualization. And now I'm going to use my hand to cut all energetic cords now, and all who've been in this healing, we cut all cords, and we also cut the ancestral lineage that was attached in all timelines. We see everyone having their roots grounded deeply into Mother Earth from our feet chakras, which we see are open now, and we bring the earth energy up through all roots. We fill our entire body to 1 meter above our heads, and we're now perfectly balanced in spirit, heaven, matter, and earth. And all that is within and around us is now transformed to the light that is shining down on us from above. Okay, and thank you. And it is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is.